always nail it. We have to, yeah, trials and trials. Is there any recipes that you have? Yeah.
I definitely have not perfected my rendang, that's for sure.
So we have the master right here.
Yes. I definitely, need to practice that a whole lot more. But in terms of, a particular recipe, I would say it's more like particular regions, because most of the Indonesian food that I'm familiar with tends to be from my mom, so it's like maybe Sudanese or Japanese. But when it comes to other parts of Indonesia, I'm so unfamiliar. Even learning Balinese cuisine, it was a totally new experience for me because I had no idea what went into Balinese food. So what more, like from Aceh, like, how you did all your research. So there's just, so much more of Indonesian cuisine that I would like to discover.
So there are many parts of Indonesia, right? So if you have to choose one particular part of Indonesia to have an in-depth research, what would it be?
I have to be honest, and I have to say that I haven't done my research, so I couldn't tell you which part of Indonesia I would like to. Right now I'm focusing on the cuisine that I grew up with, so that's where all my research has been focusing on. But maybe you can convince me that Achenese food is the next place I should go.
Yes, of course. I mean, Achenese is very interesting because it has lots of spices and it's very sometimes complicated, but because it has many spices, I think it's an interesting field that you can play around with.
Is it spicy though? I can't taste it for this.
No, you can adjust your spiciness level to your liking. So it doesn't have to be spicy, but it will be tangy and bold and flavorful. Yeah. Yes. Okay, any more questions? Adik-adik? Pernah dimasakin nggak nih? Pernah dimasakin nggak? Pernah dimasakin nggak nih sama tante?
Belum sempat.
Belum sempat. Oke. Saya ada berapa hari lagi? 4 hari. So you're going to spend the final 4 days in Jakarta?
Yes.
What are you planning to do in those 4 days?
Just visiting with family and friends, basically. That's my main goal.
Okay, so your next book is when?
Yeah, so my Indonesian cookbook is scheduled to be published in 2024. So 2 more years, a lot more research and writing to be done before it's published.
Okay, how hard is it to develop a recipe?
It depends on the recipe, and it depends on how familiar I am with the recipe and the flavors. So usually I will go through at least 3 or 4 tries, and I will give it out to different people to try and ask them what they think, whether it needs a certain the addition of like more of a certain spice or less of something else. So it just depends on the recipe. They can range from very difficult to quite simple. So
what's your favorite spice to use in Indonesia?
At the moment, coriander, ketumbar is my favorite spice. At the moment.
Okay, to use in what?
In soto, I like it in my soto, and sometimes I just make like a simple chicken marinade with kecap manis and ketumbar. So I know totally not authentic, but it's simple, and sometimes I like to add it to my sate ayam as well.
Oh, yeah, I think it's very good.
Yeah, and I've actually made some spare ribs with kecap manis and ketumbar as well, and some star anise and kayu manis, cinnamon. So lots of different ways to use it.
Okay, so you have final remarks for your Indonesian readers?
Well, I would I would like to encourage everybody to try and cook from not just my cookbook, but from any cookbook that you can find out there that you have in your cookbook library, because I think there's no comparison to cooking at home. Going out to eat can be enjoyable, but staying at home, cooking with your family, eating together as a family is definitely one of the joys of life. So I would like to encourage everybody to pick up a cookbook and just cook at home and enjoy your time together with close friends and family. And I hope you do try some of my recipes, even if you don't have my cookbook. You can find a lot of my recipes online on my blog and on Instagram as well. So I would appreciate your feedback. Constructive criticism is very welcome. I wish you all good luck and happy cooking.
Thank you very much.
Last question.
Bahasa Jawa ya, Mas?
Ya. Akhirnya ada pertanyaan dari bapak-bapak. Bapak-bapak. Okay. His name is Surya. Unfortunately, my wife doesn't like to cook. But fortunately, I love cooking. Surya is having one daughter. This book so inspired for us as a young parents, and both of us work and do not have much time to prepare meal. But Pat, do you have any books for me especially that you suggest that we should have as a compliment to make this hot dish? From Surya.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the last part of the question?
Do you have any books that you suggest that we should have as a compliment to make this hot dishes? Another book to...
For the instant?
Yes.
I don't know specific titles, but there are lots of instant pot cookbooks if that's what you're looking for. But to be honest, if you know the techniques of how to use the Instant Pot, you can mix and match all the ingredients. So you can take a regular recipe from that you find online or in any of your cookbooks, and you can just experiment with the Instant Pot to see what level of cooking is required and how long you should cook it. So you don't really need to buy a lot of Instant Pot cookbooks. All you need to do is to familiarize yourself with your machine and to familiarize yourself with the technique, and you can convert any recipe into an Instant Pot recipe.
Thank you. Sam.
Okay, so okay, everyone give a round of applause for our speaker. Thank you. Thank you for the very lovely experience today. And for other information, Pat had written 4 cookbooks with so many recipes inside these books. The first one is the Asian Grandmothers Cookbook, Home Cooking from Asian American Kitchens. The second one is Farm to Table Asian Secrets, vegan and vegetarian full-flavored recipes for every season. The third one is Instant Pot Asian Pressure Cooker Meals, the one we were talking about today. And the fourth one is Asian Pickles at Home, 75 easy recipes for quick, fermented, and canned pickles. Our website is adobleworks.com in association with SmithsonianAPA.org. You can find her there as well. And here in Periplus, you can find 2 of Pat's cookbooks, Farm to Table Asian Secrets and Instant Pot Asian Pressure Cooker Meals, and take Pat's home cooking to your home. Periplus is giving you special promos from today to this Sunday. The promo is called Joyful June, valid from today until Sunday. We can get various cookbooks and other books, including Pat's cookbooks, with discounts up to 90% off. And I would love to quote a little from our discussion today. We can learn about how our mothers, especially Pat's mothers to her, influence on our cooking is very common, as how Pat got her cooking style influenced by her mom. And also, one of my favorite notes from Pat is that we should pursue our dreams. It may not come true today, but someday it will. So we could end the IG live right now. Thank you, our paraplegian on Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. Thank you for staying here with us. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful afternoon.
Congratulations.
I got your book. So I want to take a picture. Oh, yeah.
That's the whole one.
I love the pictures.
So some of the pictures were taken by, some of these pictures were taken by Sarah.